Welcome to Minneapolis High School basketball here on 910KNA.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 8 as the Minneapolis Lady Lions and the Claflin Wildcats getting ready to do battle tonight here in Claflin, Kansas, as we go on the road tonight to face a non-league opponent in the Claflin Wildcats. Scott Osherman here along with Dale Leach and Mike Perry as the Lady Lions back on the road, bringing in on the record 14-1 record, and we're not sure what record Claflin has, but we do remember last year's game, and Claflin's a pretty solid team.
Well, Claflin always puts a good ball club on the floor, and looking down the lineups here, they've got some height at 5'11", 5'10", as Ashley Mayer and Natalie Hoffman, both just barely under 6 foot. They do start one senior, Cindy Studer, a 5'6" senior at the swing guard, but other than that, it's a 3-guard lineup with 2 big posts inside, so Minneapolis should match up rather well with the Lady Wildcats. Looks like the Purple Palace here, Dale.
Yeah, the purple's a little off, a little fuchsia with the...
Well, that Power Cat looks a lot like the K-State Power Cat, though.
Yes, it does.
Very similar. Home of the Wildcats here in Claflin, as the Claflin Wildcats and the Minneapolis Lady Lions getting ready to do battle tonight. Rematch. Last year it was a home-on-home. They came to our place and played, and we're back this year as we travel to Claflin to take on the Wildcats tonight.
Home floor of NCAA's leading scorer. Is that just a women's basketball?
Women's basketball.
Yes. Jackie Stiles, number 45.
Yep.
Pretty cool memorabilia out in the hallway, and as Dale mentioned, Jackie Stiles. Scott and I were just willing to take $1 for every shot that she's taken in this gym. Would be all right.
Absolutely.
Just 2 minutes away from tip here. Haven't seen Claflin. I don't remember them a lot. We probably had all these girls last year with the exception of whoever graduated, so maybe they did graduate a few on us.
I think they pressured us pretty good last year and beat us rather handily. I don't remember the score. I didn't, unfortunately, get that looked at and printed out. But, if I remember right, it wasn't too pleasant a game for our girls last year. They're playing a pretty tough 1A dominated league. Covera Heights, Maxville, Ness City, Victoria, Otis Bison, St. John, La Crosse, Western Plains, wherever that is.
Actually, La Crosse is a 3A school, though.
Are they? Okay.
So, yeah, La Crosse is a 3A school. So interesting league they got there, because there's a lot of 1A schools up there. I'm pretty sure that, well, La Crosse may be 2A. I may be off on that.
It's just a huge gymnasium. Obviously back in the late 50s, early 60s build, maybe.
They did their homework, didn't they?
With the wooden bleachers here. But as I told Scott, it must have been oil patch money that built it.
Very, very nice facility, and the Lady Lions about a minute away from doing battle tonight against the Claflin Wildcats, as Mike Perry will have the call, and I will have the color as the Minneapolis Lady Lions and the Claflin Wildcats getting ready to go.
We're getting ready for the starting lineups here. Minneapolis shuffled up the lineup a little bit last year. Before we get the lineups, we will have the Glee Club, boys and girls.
Boy and girls.
Sing our, by golly, you're right, there is just one
guy,
boy out there.
One guy and about 10 girls. So
we're going to have our national anthem.
Welcome everyone to Claflin High School and Wildcat Basketball. The purpose of this activity is to provide positive learning.
Keep it here and have the national anthem here in just a second.
Growth of the participants. Cheerleaders, officials, and spectators can and are expected to assist in the promotion and achievement of good sportsmanship ideals by taking personal responsibility for keeping this contest at a high level of fair, clean, wholesome competition. Good luck to both teams. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise, remove your hat, place your hand over your heart as we honor those who have served and those who serve today defending our freedom. Singing our national anthem tonight is the Claflin High School Choir.
Nice job by the Claflin High School choir, as the, I believe, 11 ladies and one guy out there singing. They did a nice job.
Minneapolis Lions.
The Minneapolis Lions ranked 5th in the state, Class 3A, by the Twiggy Capital, 7th in the Kansas Basketball Coaches Association. Cole.
Ashley Macy. Little Wildcats, number 3, a 5'4".
Very loud public address announcer here as the speaker's right above us, so we will try to keep her in check.
Morgan Eagle, 5'4" junior for Minneapolis. Ashlyn Macy. Connor Fulton
For the Lions,
for
a 5'10" senior.
Claflin.
Jay Shoemaker.
Ashley Mayer, 5'10" junior.
Number 10, a 5'7" junior. Courtney Liebel.
Liebel, 5'7" junior, along with will be opposed by Shay Shoemaker, 5'10" senior leadership for Minneapolis. Swing guard for Minneapolis is Kelsey Page. For Claflin, Cindy Steeder.
Allie Steinbrock.
And the post for Minneapolis, Allie Steinbrock.
Natalie Hoffman.
And for Claflin, 5'11" junior, Natalie Hoffman. And as Scott mentioned, it is a very loud PA system here, and it's pointed right at us, so I can barely hear myself talk, let alone anyone else.
Exactly. Lady Lions in their traveling blue, Claflin Wildcats in their home white with the purple Power Cat. Well, white Power Cat with the purple. So, as we're about...
How would you pronounce number 3 there, Scott?
Heckley.
Heckley? Okay, let's go with that.
Right or not, but I would say Heckley. So, Lady Lions and Claflin getting ready to do battle, and as you said, Mike, to start with, they've got some size, 5'11", and 5'10" as starters, and then they got 5'4", 5'7", and 5'6". So
Hoffman to jump center for Claflin. Shoemaker from Minneapolis tipped to Minneapolis, almost a walk by Fulton as she had to put the brakes on as Claflin back on defense. Zone defense, 2-3 zone by Claflin. Minneapolis spreading the floor here, finding a gap. Fulton down on the baseline, skip pass to Shoemaker, dribble drive, baseline. Jump down pass to Steinbrock. She has 3 chances at it and cannot get it in. Third chance, she is fouled. And she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2 here. Allie Steinbrock with a good job on that offensive glass. Shoemaker with the dump down pass. And she was point blank 3 times in a row there until Claflin collapsed on her. First throw is up and in.
Heckley with the foul for the Claflin Wildcats.
Second free throw is rimming off, front rimmed it, tipped around by Mayer and controlled by Claflin. Heckley with it on the right wing to Studer. And looking inside, Minneapolis tight, man-to-man defense, motion offense, 3-point shot by Mayer is good. The 5'10" junior steps out beyond the arc and hammers down the 3 ball. And we have a 3-1 ball game here. Baseline, Fulton, entry pass is tipped away, and as Hoffman collected that loose ball, Fulton reached in and fouled. That's Connor Fulton's first foul. Full court pressure here by Minneapolis, 2-2-1. Zone trap. Steer in the backcourt, and they've got it all the way under the basket pretty quick. She lost it out of bounds for a second. We can't get it tied up. Now we do. Possession arrow should be to Minneapolis.
Nope. Claflin. Minneapolis won the toss. Won the tip.
Oh, we did, didn't we? Yep.
So.
It is Claflin's ball to play in. Out front it go. Hoffman shot. Good.
Wow. Nice shot by Hoffman. Just nothing but the bottom of the net. 5'11".
Yeah. Shoots right over the top. Now Shoemaker, dribble drive. Picks up her dribble, gets it off to Fulton.
Good save by Connor there.
Now Macy with the ball. Left wing, Page. Skip pass to Shoemaker. Tracks it down. Down low it goes. Fulton back to Page. Macy has it. Now Shoemaker. Back to Macy, dribble drive, in the paint she goes, shot, rimming, no good. Fulton has the rebound, but dribbles it, gets her shot blocked by Mayer. And a reach-in foul is called.
I believe on Ashlyn Macy.
It is Ashlyn Macy's first foul. Heckley to play it in to Steeder. Back to Heckley. Skip pass all the way across the court. Steeder tracks it down. Heckley has the designer glasses on. Red frames. Light tint. Entry pass back to Hoffman, back out to, she gets all the way to the basket. Liebel. Liebel, I would have to say. She gets all the way to the basket. Reach-in foul on Shoemaker. That's her first. And Claflin with a 5-1 lead. Shot from the outside, good.
Wow. Quick shot there, 2-point shot.
Steeder, no, excuse me, that's Liebel. Liebel. With the long two-pointer, it's good. Now Shoemaker has the ball, back to Macy. Claflin doing a good job on defense here as they're covering up. We get it inside, we put the ball on the floor. Steinbrock has it, misses. And the loose ball is collected by Heckley.
7-1, Claflin with the lead. And another foul by the Lady Lions.
Blocking foul on Connor Fulton. That's her second. And it's about as many minutes. Coach Weatherman's getting Greg in there right away as Fulton has 2 quick fouls here in the first quarter.
Kristen Leiker checks in also for the Claflin Lady Wildcats. They're a senior for the Wildcats.
Oh, they get it in low and they miss the easy shot. They out-hustle us for the rebound. Now in she goes. Shot no good. Shoemaker clears the rebound for Minneapolis. Macy dribble drive all the way in. Shot no good. Tipped out of there by Steeder. Now Heckley in the backcourt being guarded closely by Macy. Does a good job bringing the ball up court. Gets the ball off to Liebel. That's tipped out there by Macy on a nice defensive play as they're trying to get the ball on the wing to Heckley.
Good hustle by Ashlyn there.
They'll play it in, 7-1, Lady Wildcats.
Oh, nice pass down low. And the easy bucket by Hoffman. 9-1. Claflin Wildcats with the lead. Minneapolis calls the timeout to talk about it. It's a 30-second timeout, so
we got lost on that inbounds play as a set play for Hoffman. As she came around the pick, she was all alone, all the way to the basket. Minneapolis just could not stay with her with that man-to-man defense there. 30-second timeout. Minneapolis trailing here by 8. The girls playing against the Claflin Lady Wildcats down in God's country. I call it just a half a mile from Cheyenne Bottoms, but beautiful country down here. 4:41 left in the first quarter.
Be interesting to know. They've got to have a fairly decent record, I would think. They're a solid ball club starting out 9-1.
Bragg has the ball. Skip pass to Shoemaker. In the paint she goes. Shot is up and in. And she is fouled. They've got the foul. And they're going to count the basket, too. It's on Hoffman. And the Claflin coach is, there's player no, she should be playing straight up. Shoemaker will go to the free throw line for the and one. It is good. Oh, just one shot. Yeah, they counted the basket. Nine to 4, Minneapolis trailing by 5. Claflin in the backcourt. Steeder with the ball back to Liebel. Now the pass down low to Hoffman. She goes to get it. She is long, isn't she? Leiker with the ball back to Hoffman. Baseline, Heckley resets the offense for the Lady Cats. Right wing, Leiker. They're looking inside to Hoffman. Heckley's got an open look, and the rebound is cleared out of there by Bragg. Now Walker with the ball from Minneapolis. Back to Baker as Minneapolis has substituted for. Shoemaker, baseline drive, jump shot, rimming in.
Shoemaker. Minneapolis does get their second 4 in, and that is Baker, Gregg, Walker, and Crossan. Nice hustle by Riley Baker right there.
And she steals it from the backside. Crossan has it down to Walker. We have numbers. Walker all the way in. Shot, no good. Shoemaker with the rebound. Her shot is partially blocked from behind by Hoffman. And Heckley has the board for Claflin. Right wing. Go ahead, Scott.
9-6, Claflin with the lead, 3:16 left to go. Folks, I apologize. I've had some comments lately that I need to give the score more often, and I will try to do that and try to do a better job at that. I actually was listening to the commentary and thought, wow, I don't give the score enough. That I know that some of our friends at home listening have said the same thing.
Minneapolis has the ball back on the turnover by Claflin. Traveling was the call. Now Minneapolis on the move, trying to find an opening in this 2-3 zone. Walker, long shot, good. Bailey Walker has really shot the ball well as of late. She picks her times when she shoots, and when she does, very effective outside shooter for Coach Weatherman as the score is all tied up. Now Crossan.
8-0 run right there, and the turnover. Nice hustle by Gregg, no foul, but great hustle by Gregg and Crossan.
Gregg with the ball out on top.
Tied up at 9 here, 2:26 left in the first quarter.
Wing Walker back out front to Kylie Gregg. Shoemaker, long three-pointer on its way. It's short. Well short. And it will be Claflin ball. Liker to throw it in. 5'7" senior. Heckley with the ball, throws it to Hoffman. Skip past the other side. As Leibel was all the way down to the rack, but could not get the shot off as Minneapolis got back quickly on defense. Leibel just holding the ball out front. Minneapolis has gone to a 2-3 zone.
They've got some outside shooters, so you got to respect Claflin in that area.
Liker, entry pass to Hoffman, turnaround jump shot, no good. And Shoemaker has the rebound and the reach-in foul on Steeder. And that's the third team foul on Claflin. Steeder's first personal foul. 9-9. Good ball game so far. Both teams up tempo and can shoot the ball from the outside. Shoemaker on the right wing, still in as Coach Weatherman replaces the other 4. Skip pass to Gregg. Down the lane she goes. Jump shot is blocked by Hoffman easily as the 5'11" junior comes in. Now Heckley all the way in. Her shot's blocked by Shoemaker, and it's blocked again by Shoemaker. The outlet pass is to nobody from Minneapolis, and Claflin's right there. Shot from the baseline is good. Well, you give them enough chances, and Heckley buries the 14-footer on the baseline.
11-9, 58 seconds left in the first quarter. Lady Lions with the ball.
Walker off to Shoemaker. Back to Gregg. Loses it for a second, regains control. Back to Shoemaker, baseline drive. Pass, wraparound pass to Crossan, and the Lady Wildcats were right in the road. Liker dribbles that right off
of her foot, but it's called off of Minneapolis, so it'll stay with the Claflin Wildcats. So
Hoffman, no good, and Crossan has the rebound. Gets it off to Walker. 1-on-2, she's going all the way in. Nobody there to rebound but Claflin, and the shot is missing. 20 seconds left in the quarter. I would think we'd want to work for the last shot, but now Claflin has a chance to, and that is definitely a foul on Hoffman as J.C. Crossan jumps in that passing lane.
That's a second foul on her too, so nice job by Crossan to step in there.
That's a big foul right there as Hoffman collects her second. 7 seconds left. First quarter action. Shoemaker in the backcourt, 5 to shoot. Number 3 ran right over the top of Kylie Gregg, and that's a foul on Heckley.
Her second personal foul as well. 2.6 seconds left, 5 fouls, only the 5th foul, 11-9. Claflin with the lead.
Kylie did a nice job with setting that pick. Now she has to catch and shoot from long range. No good. That's the way the first quarter will end. Claflin 11, Minneapolis 9. We'll be back with the second quarter action here in just a minute.
Quality professional pharmaceuticals since 1963. Joe and Amber Wool will help you with your medications, durable medical equipment, cosmetics, gifts, and greeting cards. Your hometown pharmacy, City Pharmacy, downtown Minneapolis.
C&R Plating would like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. Kevin also wants to wish the Minneapolis Lions a great season. C&R Plating, a Lions sports backer.
The State Bank of Delphus and the Ottawa County Bank in Minneapolis are locally owned community banks, committed to making your banking experience as easy and personal as possible. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you're searching for the right insurance to fit your needs, look no further. The Scott Osherman Agency is the place to go. American Family Insurance has been providing security and peace of mind for over 80 years. Call the Scott Osherman Agency in Minneapolis, your American Family Insurance agent.
Well, Hoffman sits and Ruggin comes in as Claflin finds themselves in a little bit of foul trouble here, Scott.
Yeah, they do, is tries to get a shot in the inside by Steinbrock, and they've kind of swallowed up Alley a little bit on the inside and hasn't been able to get anything.
Heckley with the ball looking inside. Liker. Now Claflin trying to attack this man-to-man. She gets all the way to the rack. That's Leibel. And a nice move by the 5'7" junior. And all of a sudden, Claflin with a 4-point lead. Entry pass is tipped away by Steeder and collected by Leibel. Now Heckley with the ball on the left wing. Looking inside.
Trying to get it on the air. We don't know what's wrong. We're trying.
Rugen.
And we're trying to get it taken care of.
Out front it goes to Heckley.
Hey, call me tomorrow. Hey.
Liker.
I'd like to ask you a question Friday.
Nice motion offense here by Claflin.
Would you do that for me?
Same one the boys run.
Thank you.
Can't fall asleep on this one. Heckley out front. Dribble drive gets it off to Rugen. Long shot from the baseline, rimming off. And they out-hustle us for the rebound. Liker's there. Long shot by Heckley. No good. They get the long rebound. Now the shot in the paint. No good. Shoemaker comes out of with the rebound. Now a one-on-one, and it's a left-hand layup for Shea Shoemaker. Finally, Minneapolis gets the board and the layup. I'll take Shoemaker one-on-one anytime. Now the reach-in foul on Kelsey Page. That's the 15th foul on Minneapolis.
One of the things I think will be our advantage as we get deeper into this is our bench strength. Yeah, so far they've gone 2 into their bench. We go 4 deep. That's got to be a huge help for us right there. So
almost a steal. And there is a steal. Macy left-hand layup good. And it started from Page with the hounding defense at midcourt, and then Macy found the opening and the steal. Now Liker, they clear the timeline. Baseline drive by Liker and another foul on Kelsey Page.
Kelsey said Kelsey was on the backside. They're going to call that almost every time.
2-shot foul as Heckley goes to the free throw line. 13-13 tie. Heckley first throw, good. Mayer comes back in, 5'10" junior. And Jennifer Hitchman reports for duty. Evidently has had a broken nose in the past, wearing a little protection for the old schnoz. Heckley with a second throw here. Claflin leading 14-13. free throw is rimming out. Front rimmed it. Now Shoemaker. Left wing, Macy. Entry pass to Steinbrock. She's fouled as she goes to the basket. And the reach-in foul by Leibel. That's her first. Steinbrock to the free throw line, and she'll shoot 2. 5:40 left first half. Allie Steinbrock, first free throw is no good.
Allie's, she's only 61.8% from the free throw line this year, but, you know, she's done a pretty good job of lately, so kind of struggling tonight.
Second throw on its way, no good. Front rimmed it. And Hitchman with the rebound for Claflin. Heckley gets it off to Leibel. The nice overplay by Shoemaker. Now the kick out. And the jump shot on the baseline, no good. And the jump ball as Rugen gets the tie up and Steinbrock at the same time. It will be Claflin ball to play in. Possession arrow to the Lady Cats. Way out front it goes to Rugen.
Much better defense.
Heckley, jump shot, no good. And Fulton with the rebound for Minneapolis. Somebody got a hand on that shot, partially blocked it. Fulton out front. Three-pointer on its way, no good. It's in and out. Page with the rebound. Stick back is partially blocked by Rugen. Or Mayer, excuse me. Now the pass is intercepted by Steinbrock.
14-13, Lady Lions trail. Ball goes inside. Wow, they are
Shot is blocked by Rugen.
They are tough on the inside, aren't they?
Yep. Heckley with the ball. Count off 5 there, ref. Okay. Nice hustle.
Yes, good call, good call. He started to call a good hustle by Ashlyn Macy. Ashlyn goes on the ground, and that ball hit the line about the same time that Heckley picked it up. So
Shoemaker with the ball on the right elbow gets it off to Macy. Entry pass is taken away. That's another turnover on our entry passes. Now Claflin all the way in she goes. Shot no good. And Steinbrock has the rebound, and Rugen is over the back. And that's the 7th team foul on Claflin. It will be a 1-and-1 as Steinbrock will head right back to the free throw line.
14-13, Claflin with the lead. 4:19 left to go here in the first.
Now we need to start getting some free throws here. It's a good chance for Minneapolis to get back in this thing and take the lead. We have Fulton, Shoemaker, Steinbrock, Page, Macy on the floor. Free throw, good.
Nice job, Allie.
Allie cans the first one there. And we're all knotted up at 14 apiece. 4:19 left, first half action. Allie Steinbrock, second throw. Now she's got the range. I whined enough that she cans both of those. Minneapolis with a 1-point lead here.
First lead since the 1-0 mark, 15-14.
Mayer clears the timeline with a pass to Heckley. Out front it goes as Leibel resets the offense. 2-3 zone for Minneapolis now. Left wing, Leibel. Baseline, Rugel. Back to Heckley, long shot. It hit the post above the stander, and it's out of bounds.
And Minneapolis will get in a fresh 4 as they will bring in Crossan and Gregg, Baker, and Walker. Shea Shoemaker will stay in the ballgame.
I'm glad Shea's in shape.
Oh, I'd be on the bench by now.
Walker out front with the ball, gets it off to Gregg. Baker looking inside. Crossan is there for a minute. But as Scott mentioned, they are tough on the defensive end inside. Crossan, kick out to Shoemaker, baseline drive, scoop shot up and in.
Nice job by Shea. 17-14, Lady Lions. Double dribble right there. Wow. Dodged the bill right there. Great hand hustle by Crossan. Tries to save it, but wow.
Definitely a double dribble in the backcourt caused by Minneapolis pressure defense. Claflin maintains possession. Now we switch up defenses. We're man-to-man. Rugel on the right wing. Or excuse me, that's Hitchman. Now the long shot by Mayer, no good, and a nice block out by Crossan. Off to Walker it goes. Right wing Baker looking inside, back out front to Bailey Walker. Shoemaker, top of the circle. Left wing, Gregg. Back to Walker. Shoemaker, right wing. Gets it into Crossan. And Hitchman is 5'11", right behind her. Long shot by Gregg is no good. And the rebound comes all the way out to Leibel.
Oh, throwing an elbow.
Shot from the left or right wing is no good. Walker has the rebound.
And she dribbles out of it. Nice job by Bailey Walker.
And she loses it. Turnover Minneapolis.
17-14, Lady Lions with the lead. 2:09 left.
Pass over the top is not there as Baker's right there for the defense. As Rugen could not handle that pass, it goes out of bounds to Claflin. Liable to play it in. 2:05 left first half. 17-14 Minneapolis. Entry pass to Heckley. Jump shot good. Morgan Heckley on the baseline had a nice little 8-9 footer and puts it right in as Claflin gets back within one. There's a walk not called, I guess. And a save by Crossan. We cannot get a handle on it. It goes out of bounds to Minneapolis. Goodness. We need to put a handle on that ball. Walker plays it in to Gregg. Minute 43 left.
I have not, didn't keep track of turnovers in the first half, and we've had plenty of them, so.
Another one.
Mental errors are killing us right now. The pass is ill-advised and not really to a teammate. Have gone awry. Mayer gets it off to Rugen. All the way in she goes. Layup good. Got to stop the ball, girls. 18-17. Claflin now with the 1-point lead. Minneapolis with the ball. Minute 17 left, first half. Baker on the baseline looking inside, gets it out to Walker. Now Shoemaker comes to get it. Back to Bailey Walker. Lines up a three. It's good. Bailey Walker hits another one from the right elbow. She likes that spot. That's her second in this contest. Reach-in foul on
Shoemaker.
Shoemaker as Heckley will go to the free throw line.
As we go to the 1-on-1 here. 54.3 seconds left, 20-18, Lady Lions with the lead. Shea will sit down as Allie Steinbrock will check in.
2 personal fouls on Shea. Heckley with a 1-on-1 right here. First throw is good. 20-19. We've got a 1-point lead. Heckley at the free throw line for the Lady Cats. And the throw is on its way. It is rimming in. Liker reports back in, and Heckley will get a breather.
30-second timeout called by Claflin, so let's go ahead and take one with them, and we'll see if we can. We'll be back with the last minute here in the first half.
Bennett Autoplex supports the Minneapolis Lions. At Bennett Autoplex Salina, you'll find a small-town family atmosphere with great prices on new and used cars, new GMC trucks and SUVs. Serving their customers since 1957, Bennett Autoplex Salina.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lionbackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast to the Lions games. Join them as they support student activities and the teachers of Minneapolis Junior Senior High School. Go Lions, we're with you all the way.
Welcome back to Claflin, Kansas. Lady Lions with the ball.
Baker with the ball gets it out to Gregg. 45 to shoot here. Claflin still in that 2-3 zone. Liker comes out to get Baker. Back out front, Walker. I would think we'd try to get a shot for Walker here as she's been shooting with a hot hand here in the first half with 2 trays behind the arc. Gregg pulls the ball out, 20 to shoot here left in the first half. It's all tied up at 20 apiece. Pretty good ball game. Pretty evenly matched. Baker right wing starts the rotation for Minneapolis. Back to Baker. Entry pass across and shot is no good. At the buzzer, we do get a shot off. JC had a look in the paint and it goes off the backboard, no good. And that's the way the first half will end. Minneapolis and Claflin all tied at 20 apiece. We'll be back with point totals and stats and the second half action here in just a minute.
Where do you welcome back to Claflin, Kansas, as Minneapolis Lady Lions and the Claflin Lady Wildcats tied up at 20 here at the halftime. As first quarter, Claflin was up 11-9. Second quarter, Minneapolis outscores them 11-9. We've got a tie ball game at 20, and Minneapolis had a really good run there as they were down 9-1 and had a good spark by their second team and came back in, and Shea Shoemaker had some points, and Minneapolis was able to tie it before Claflin taking the lead at the end of the first quarter. Minneapolis comes out in the second quarter and does a better job of pressing the ball and gets some turnovers, and they get some points off of it, and that tied the ball game at 20. But this Claflin ball team, pretty tall on the inside, but even if the fact that they're not tall, they like to rebound, and they do a pretty good job of rebounding on the inside.
Well, their inside defense is pretty tough. They are down there low with girls that are 5'10", 5'11". And so far, Minneapolis just not effective at all in the paint, with the exception of a couple scoop shots by Shea Shoemaker. And so far, the outside shot, if we can get the nice ball reversal to the other side, we have an open look, as Walker has had 2 really nice open looks, and she's dropped in 2 threes here in the first half. So really, that 2-3 zone, Minneapolis is just probably going to have to find a way to hit from the outside.
Absolutely. Run through some scoring real quick as the Claflin Lady Wildcats, 2 points by Sydney Rugen, 4 points by Natalie Hoffman, 4 by Courtney Leibel, 3 by Ashley Mayer, and 7 by Morgan Heckley. For the Minneapolis Lady Lions, Ashlyn Macy with 2, Allie Steinbach with 3, 6 by Bailey Walker, and 9 by Shea Shoemaker, as Minneapolis Lady Lions, they've got 3 players with 2 fouls, with Connor Fulton, Shea Shoemaker, and Kelsey Page with 2, Ashlyn Macy with 1. For the Wildcats, Hoffman has 2, Heckley has 2, and then Leibel, Rugen, and Studer has 1. But keys to the second half, Mike, Minneapolis is going to have to find a way to score in the paint, and also they're going to have to get some play from some of their players that put some points on the board in the past. Kelsey Page, Kylie Gregg, even Connor Fulton. Be nice to see some point production coming out of those ladies.
That's for sure. The outside shooting is going to be important, but I think what is going to be most important, Minneapolis with way too many turnovers here in the first half. They're going to have to limit their turnovers here in the second half, because Claflin does a really good job on the offensive glass, just really pounds backboards, and they're tall inside. They do a good job on the defensive end, and the all-important outside shooting will pay dividends here in the second half if Minneapolis can get a good ball reversal and get that open look from the outside.
The other thing is Minneapolis went to the line 7 times, and they were 4 for 7 from the free throw line. The Wildcats only went to the line 4 times, but they were 3 for 4. So Minneapolis going to have to, when given the opportunity, they're going to have to score some points. So as we get ready to start the second half, knotted up at 20 here, as Minneapolis will have their starting 5 back on the floor: Connor Fulton, Ashlyn Macy, Kelsey Page, Allie Steinbach, and Shea Shoemaker.
We'll play it in. Fulton to trigger the offense as we get started here in the second half. Fulton right wing, still a 2-3 zone by the Claflin Wildcats. Entry pass to Shoemaker. Back out front to Page. Dribble drive in the paint. Shot rimming off. Shoemaker with the rebound. Stick back, no good. Fulton with the stick back on the other side.
Oh, and there's going to be a foul over the back.
We missed 2 really easy shots.
And then Shea gets called with an over-the-back call. So, tough one right there. Shea gets her third personal foul.
Early in the second half like this, we'll see if Coach Weatherman will go with the senior leader for a while. Evidently, he's going to let it go. Baseline entry pass inside to Hoffman. I need to change. I had the boys going here. Hoffman really tough inside. Now the skip pass to Fulton, left elbow. Entry pass is tipped away by the quick hands of Heckley. And Hoffman picks up the loose ball for Claflin. 22-20. Claflin with the early lead here in the second half. Baseline, Studer. Back up front to Heckley. Mayer looking inside, can't pass it over the top. That's stolen away by Fulton, 1-on-3, and she pulls it back out. Shoemaker resets the offense. Now back to Shoemaker, baseline drive. There's a nice pass to Steinbrock. Alley off the glass and in, and that's a bucket. And that's the scoring in the paint you were talking about, Scott. Good passing down low on the low block, and Steinbrock right there kisses it off the glass on a nice pass from Shoemaker. Hoffman with 2 chances at it as Shoemaker can't take a chance on getting her 4th foul. Had to let Hoffman get this follow-up shot. It was up and in. Claflin back to a 2-point lead. Page, Macy, Fulton, skip pass to Page. Looks at a 3. It's on its way, rimming off. Fulton in there battling for that rebound, and Leibel comes out of there with it. And she has her pocket picked as she heads to the basket as Macy with a nice, and Fulton, long pass to Fulton, and Mayer comes to get her, and she is hacked. Fulton will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. That's Mayer's first personal foul, first team foul here in the second half. Fulton, free throw, no good.
24-22 as the Wildcats with the lead here. 5:45 left to go in the third quarter.
Connor, second throw on its way. It's no good. Back rim to both. Page with the
nice job by Kelsey Page.
Intercepts that outlet pass, and the stick back is right up and in.
Kelsey had to battle for that one, and she gets the bucket.
Big basket there as Minneapolis staying close here. We're all tied up. Heckley, the overplay by Page, and Leibel has the ball out front. Long shot off front of the rim, no good, and it will go out of bounds to Minneapolis.
We talked about before the Claflin boys got some trees. Got some pretty good size.
At least one.
Yep, so.
Fulton back out front to Macy. Page, long shot on its way, no good. Steinbrock with the rebound, stick back off the rim, no good. I thought that was going to drop, but it didn't. Alley with a nice rebound and stick back, but the ball would not drop. Hoffman, shot in and out, no good, and Shoemaker.
Hoffman had great position there.
Shoemaker skip pass, kick out to the left side. It goes out of bounds. There's no one there. She could have almost had a player control foul there.
Yep.
Picked up her 4th, no call. We're grateful for that. Leibel off to Heckley. Quick hands of Kelsey Page sends that one out of bounds as Studer cannot get to it. Now Leibel in the backcourt off to Heckley. All the way down the baseline. Shot is up and in.
Foul on Fulton.
That'll be 3 on Fulton as well.
We give him the baseline, and she gets all the way to the basket. That shot is going to count, and she'll get the N1 here. Heckley, free throw, no good. Steinbrock with the rebound. 2-point lead by Claflin. Now we're down quick, and there's a foul by Heckley as Macy gets all the way to the basket.
If that is Heckley, that'll be 3 on Heckley. And it is.
Second team foul. Minneapolis will play it in. Under our own basket here. They're zoning up on the entry pass. We're trying to get some spacing here and a open look from beyond the arc. There's one. Macy has it. It's down.
There you go. Nice job, Ashlyn Macy, as she drains one from the top of the key.
She doesn't hit many, but when she does, they're big ones, and that was a big one right there. Minneapolis now with a 1-point lead. Leibel hands it off to Heckley. Down low to Liker. Entry pass is tipped out of there as they're passing it in to Rugen.
Ashlyn doesn't take a lot of shots, but she's pretty selective when she does, and she's pretty productive when she does. As Minneapolis will get a fresh 4 in as Macy, Fulton, Page, and Steinbrock will take a seat. So that means Crossan, Baker, Walker, and Gregg in the ball game. Shoemaker will stay.
Rugen plays it in. Now in close. She gets the ball back, and the shot is up and in. Rugen, a 5'8" sophomore. Baker with the ball. Gets it off to Gregg. Now Walker, dribble drive. She's hacked by Liker. Third team foul. First personal foul on Kristen Liker. Shoemaker to play it in for Big Blue. Claflin with a 1-point lead, 28-27. Walker set play for Shoemaker, and it's a play a lot of teams use on that inbounds play. And Claflin saw it coming. Baker off to Walker. 3:35 left, third quarter. Bailey Walker. Gregg is the cutter, but we cannot get the ball to her. Shoemaker out front. Now Bailey Walker. Gregg on the baseline.
Crossan was open down the paint for a second.
Long shot by Shoemaker, rimming off, no good, and Rugen. She sure looks bigger than 5'8", doesn't she? Liker all the way in, or Leibel all the way in, no good, and the reach-in foul on Claflin.
I believe Rugen with the foul.
Courtney Leibel with a pretty aggressive move to the rack, and that foul is on Rugen, her second. Three minutes left in this third quarter. Minneapolis trailing by 1. Gregg out front, it goes to Walker. Now Shoemaker left wing. Shoemaker has a look at a three, puts it on the floor, heads to the paint. And Rugen has the board for the Lady Cats. Long pass down to Liker, shot no good. And she is tied up as she tries to get a second shot off. Crossan sticks her hand in there and ties her up. Possession arrow to the Lady Cats. 1-point lead by Claflin. Liker baseline shot over the rim, no good, and Shoemaker right there for the rebound. Three-quarter court pass is kicked and picked up by Mayer, and Claflin has the ball right back as Shoemaker tries a half-court bounce pass. Claflin just pretty tough. That entry pass to Rugen is tipped out of there by Minneapolis, but evidently Rugen had a hand on it last, and it will be Minneapolis ball. Drag off to Baker, entry pass a little late there, and there are two Claflin Wildcats right in front of that pass.
Claflin very quick with reaching their hands in. 28-27, Claflin with the lead.
That pass to Mayer as she was cutting through is tipped out of there by J.C. Crossan. Minneapolis zones up on this inbounds play. Claflin to play it in. Liker, little 8-footer, rims in. Greg with the ball. Back to Shoemaker. Back to Greg. Walker out on top.
Leave her, as Coach says.
Yeah, Coach yelling, don't leave Walker, don't leave Shoemaker. So,
well, we do have the weapons from the outside. Walker has hit 2 from there. Shoemaker left-hand spin move is no good. Crossing claims the board, gets it back to Shoemaker. Down the lane she goes. Shot good.
yes, nice job by Shoemaker right there. She takes it in and gets the bucket, and she will get fouled. I believe by Rugen, excuse me.
Yes, it is on Rugen. That's her 3rd. Shoemaker gets the and 1. Free throw, good. We're all tied up again here. This is a pretty tight game here, 30-30. Studer in the backcourt gets it off to Mayer. Pass to Leibel. Baseline drive. Oh! She was set for at least 5 seconds.
Shea's called with the charge or they get called with the block, and wow. She had oh.
Now Coach Weatherman's asking, was
Did
she
she
leaning?
body? Did she? So.
Leibel. First throw is good. Shea's 4th foul. We're in the waning moments of the 3rd quarter. Coach Weatherman has got to get her out of there for a little while. Bragg with the ball off to Baker. Back out front to Walker. Bounce pass to Fulton. She recovers somehow, crossing. And there's another reach-in foul, I believe, but this one's on Mayer. Mayer and Rugen look kind of alike with the fuzzy hair in the back. That's the 6th team foul on Claflin. Next one, Minneapolis, will be in the 1-and-1. Bragg out front to Walker.
Might as well just tell the coach not to leave any of them out there. Because
Walker, left elbow, looks at a 3. Now Fulton back to Walker. She's got a look. Off front of the rim, no good. Fulton with the big board, scoop shot, good.
nice job by Connor Fulton as she gets her first points of the night and trains it right there.
Now the pressure defense by Minneapolis. They clear the timeline. Liker gets it back out front to Mayer. Back to Leibel all the way in. She goes, shot, no good. She's fouled. With 15 seconds left on the clock, she's going to shoot 2.
Tied up at 32, 15.2 seconds left. Foul, I believe, on Crossan.
I think it's on Baker, yeah.
Yeah, Baker. Sorry about that.
Leibel back to the free throw line to shoot 2 here.
Made the last
free throw is good.
Did you see the extended knee there on the drive
Yes.
to the basket?
I did see that.
Into the defense.
1 point lead, 33-32. Second throw is good also. Now a 2 point lead by Claflin. 15 seconds to shoot. Drag with the ball. Almost a walk. Gets it off Fulton. Drag. Now Fulton. Walker has to shoot. It is no good. Mayer with the rebound, and that's the way the 3rd quarter will end. Minneapolis trailing by 2. The Lady Claflin Wildcats putting up quite a fight here. And we'll be back with the 4th quarter action here in Claflin, America, here in just a minute.
Welcome back to Claflin, Kansas. Sorry about that. I forgot to reset that. As Minneapolis trails by 2 to start the 4th quarter, and this Claflin team, tough one to put away, and we've got a tough game right here, Mike.
Yeah, it'll be this way to the end. Minneapolis will be right with them if we can limit our turnovers. We're hitting our shots fairly decent. Shoemaker back in, playing with 4 fouls. Macy off the Page.
Could use a Kelsey Page 3 right here and a turnover right there. Like I said, I have not kept track of our turnovers in the first half. I am in the second half.
She's not across yet. She could have thrown to the backcourt. Leibel out to Hoffman, back to Mayer. Now Leibel, long 2-pointer, rimming off. And she's over the back of Shoemaker.
That's 4 on Rugen. So.
And we're shooting free throws. That's a 1-and-1, folks. Yeah, thank you. They're over the limit. Minneapolis in the bonus. 1-and-1. Shoemaker to the free throw line and 90% free throw shooter for the Lady Lions. And she'll get a 1-and-1 right here.
That's the high average there.
Yeah, that's on the high side, but that's okay, you know. The freshman, Hitchman checks in.
Free throw, good. Well, if Minneapolis is going to make a run at this against Claflin, Shoemaker will have to be on the floor.
Yep.
Free throw, rimming off. Steinbrock has the rebound somehow, and we throw it away. Good defense. Macy picks her pocket in the backcourt as Heckley just gets across the timeline, and we throw it away almost again. Tipped by Heckley and recovered by Ashlyn Macy. Page back to Macy. She's hit a 3 tonight. Could use another one here. Page back
Kelsey
to
Page
Macy.
could use one right here.
Out front, Shoemaker.
There we go, Kelsey. There we go, there we go. Nope.
Off the rim, no good, and
Connor.
Colton with the push.
That's 4 on Connor.
Our senior leaders are in trouble, both with 4 fouls here. Full court pressure. Heckley with the ball. Gets it off to Leibel. Now Hoffman looks for the cutter and can't get it to Heckley. 1-point lead here by Claflin. They're going to try, and there's a nice steal by Allie Steinbrock. Jumps in front of that pass.
Basically on the high post, it came all the way up to the high post.
Shoemaker in close, shot no good. Steinbrock with
And it's good. Nice job. Nice job by Allie Steinbrock right there. Sorry about that, Mike. Great rebound by Allie.
Steinbrock with a big rebound there on the offensive glass. Her stick back is in. They're going to count the basket, and the foul is on Hoffman. That's her third. Steinbrock's free throw is good. And now a 2-point lead by Minneapolis. What a game. Hoffman with the ball. Gets it back out front to Leibel. Minneapolis 2-point lead, 36-34, 6 minutes. A lot of time left in this contest. Long 3-pointer rimming off. Fulton had the position and the rescue by Shoemaker as Fulton couldn't get the handle on it. Almost went out of bounds. Shoemaker right there, and that does go out of bounds. Well, the turnovers have killed us here tonight.
Yeah.
We've had 2 of them here in the fourth quarter that have been tough ones. Leibel and Steinbrock shuts down the baseline. Pass to the other side, shot is good by Hitchman, 5'11" freshman. Macy, long shot off the glass, no good. And Heckley with the rebound for Claflin. Gets it on the right wing. Mayer, skip pass to Leibel.
Tied up at 36 here, 5:19 left to go in the ball game.
Hoffman on the baseline. Nice ball movement. Heckley all the way into the baseline. Her shot is good. Nice ball reversal by Claflin, and Heckley was able to get all the way into the low block. We almost throw it away again. Page. Fulton on the baseline. Dribble drive. Kick out to Shoemaker, and she cannot pull the trigger. Now Page. Dribble drive in the paint. Shot good.
Nice job, Kelsey Page. Kelsey with a nice dribble drive there, Mike, and she took it in, and she gets found. Nice job by Kelsey.
They're going to count that basket. And that foul is on
Hoffman.
I thought they had her up there last time.
No, it was actually Meyer had the foul last time, so
38 all.
Free throw by Page is no good. Hoffman has the rebound, and we've got the double team. They get all the way over the timeline. Liker back to Heckley. Oh, it's tipped by Minneapolis.
yeah. At first I thought it wasn't, but good call by the official.
They play it in. 4:30 left in this contest. Mayer. Skip pass down low to Hoffman. Returns the pass, and it's in and out. Shot no good. Now, 1-on-4. Page brings it back up out front. Shoemaker back to Page. Dribble drive in the paint. She goes. Shot rimming off. Steinbrock has a hand on it. Oh. Allie was tipping it this way, and they were tipping it that way, but it's awarded to the Lady Cats. Heckley clears the timeline. Has it tipped away. Mayer picks up the loose ball. Minneapolis extending the defense here a little bit. Still in a zone, though. Mayer, right elbow. Gets it off to Heckley. Back out front to Leibel. Entry pass is tipped away on a nice job by Allie Steinbrock. Now Macy has it off to Fulton. Out front to Steinbrock. Looks at a three.
Allie can hit those.
She can. Right wing Page. Shot on its way. No good. And Macy rescues the ball. It will be Minneapolis ball as Coach Webman calls a 1-minute timeout. Full timeout being taken, and we'll take one too. Minneapolis, Claflin, all tied up, 38 apiece here in the fourth quarter.
City Pharmacy has brought to you quality professional pharmaceuticals since 1963. Joe and Amber Wool will help you with your medications, durable medical equipment, cosmetics, gifts, and greeting cards. Your hometown pharmacy, City Pharmacy, downtown Minneapolis.
C&R Plating would like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. Kevin also wants to wish the Minneapolis Lions a great season. C&R Plating, a Lions sports backer.
The State Bank of Delphos and the Ottawa County Bank in Minneapolis are locally owned community banks, committed to making your banking experience as easy and personal as possible. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Well, their coach is a fiery dude, and
Yeah, he is. He is. He's gets those girls' attention.
Well, they play well for him, that's for sure. Well-schooled and nicely grouped set of girls on the floor. They play well for him. Minneapolis to play it in. Shoemaker. Now Macy on the left wing. Out front it goes. Page has a touch. Now Macy all the way in. Dump down pass to Steinbrock. She spins and shoots. It goes off the glass, no good. And Hoffman has the rebound for Claflin. Mayer on the right wing.
Tied up at 38 here. 3 minutes left. Nice drop down pass.
Liker could not handle it. Now the baseline. Out front. Heckley, nice ball movement. Hoffman down low, back to Leibel out front. Liker way out front to Heckley. In no hurry here, 2:35 left. They're going to get Steinbrock with the hook, or the elbow. That's just the 6th team foul on Minneapolis. They'll call that on the floor, and they will play it in. Steinbrock's first foul.
Minneapolis in the double bonus, next foul on Claflin.
2-3 zone. Minneapolis zoning up on this inbounds. Hoffman back to Heckley. Good ball game. Oh, she's hacked as Hoffman gets all the way into the low block. Macy over the back, I hope is what the call is. Yes. Ashlyn Macy's.
Fulton takes a deep breath.
Yeah. That's her second foul. Hoffman to the free throw line to shoot 2 here. First throw is
they've been one short of perfect tonight, 2 short of perfect tonight from the free throw line. Very good free throw shooting squad.
Rugen back in, and we'd have the lead if we had all of our free throws down the hatch too. Second throw on its way, it's good also.
Walker checks in for Macy.
2 big free throws there made by Claflin. Walker. Shoemaker dribble drive, nice dump down pass to Steinbrock, and scoring in the low block is Allie Steinbrock.
Great job by Kelsey Page there, nearly got the steal.
Leibel gets it off to Heckley, now they throw over the top to Liker. Steinbrock comes to get the ball on a nice defensive play to shut down the baseline drive. We're all tied at 40 apiece.
Kelsey Page with excellent defense down here. Nearly came up with a steal.
Fulton knocks it out of bounds.
They'll play it in as Connor Fulton's quick hands tips that ball out of there. Heckley out on top. Thing you don't want to do is get out too far just yet. There's plenty of time left. You don't want to give them an easy one in close. And Minneapolis playing very good defense at this moment anyway. Now in close to Hoffman.
That was a walk. My goodness, that was a walk. 3-pointer is called though. She makes it as Leibel hits a big 3, but she
had a stutter step.
She had a stutter step, and that's what coaches over there, Minneapolis.
They're letting them play.
43-40, 1:21 to go. We'll be back.
If you're searching for the right insurance to fit your needs, look no further. The Scott Osherman Agency is the place to go. American Family Insurance has been providing security and peace of mind for over 80 years. Call the Scott Osherman Agency in Minneapolis, your American Family Insurance agent.
Bennett Autoplex supports the Minneapolis Lions. At Bennett Autoplex, Salina, you'll find a small-town family atmosphere with great prices on new and used cars, new GMC trucks and SUVs. Serving their customers since 1957, Bennett Autoplex, Salina.
The Minneapolis Junior-Senior High School Lionbackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast to the Lions games. Join them as they support student activities and the teachers of Minneapolis Junior-Senior High School. Go Lions, we're with you all the way.
Welcome back to Claflin High School here. 43-40, Claflin with the lead, minute 20 left in the ball game.
Claflin Lady Wildcats are making this very interesting. Drag back in for Minneapolis. Walker right wing looking inside. Fulton has the ball out front to Page.
They're trying to look down.
It's evident where they want to go. They want to get the ball down on the low block to Shoemaker, and they cannot get it in there. Now they do. Shoemaker with the ball out, kick out to Page.
Oh, there it is. Nice try, Kelsey. Kelsey gets fouled hard. She'll go to the line. Fourth foul on Heckley.
Boy, if she goes out, that'll be a big loss. Page at the free throw line to shoot 2 here. Free throw, not even close. Yeah, I think I'd rather have the ball. 55 seconds left in this contest. Second throw on its way. It's good. She gets 1 of 2. And now a 2-point lead by Claflin. Double team.
There we go.
By Minneapolis. Walker, jump shot, no good. And Rugen comes out of there with that rebound. And they pass it over to Heckley, and Minneapolis
Connor had to foul.
On defense.
She had to foul. And that'll be 5 on Connor if that is who it is on. And Connor had to foul there. It was you hate to see it, but that's. So Heckley will go to the line. She's been pretty deadly tonight from the free throw line. Allie Steinbrock will check in.
41 seconds left in this contest. And Heckley at the free throw line, it is up and good.
Claflin has made their free throws and we have not. 44-41. 41 seconds left.
That one back ram. They get their own rebound. And we get them tied up. Possession arrow to Claflin, and it will be their ball. We don't block out on the free throw, and they get the rebound. 38 seconds left in the contest. 3-point lead by Claflin. Out front it goes to Rugen.
Got a foul. Oh my goodness.
Liker, wide open shot. Good. Wow.
46-41, 26 seconds to go.
Shoemaker out on top. Back to Page. Dribble drive in. Shot no good. Liker with the rebound. That's all she wrote for Minneapolis here tonight. As the Claflin Lady Wildcats are going to come away with the victory here. 46-41. As Liker hits the big bucket down low, we leave her all alone. 13 seconds left. Leibel will go to the free throw line here to shoot a 1-and-1.
Perfect from the line tonight.
And that one
makes another one
in there also. (47-41). Second throw on its way. It is rimming off. Hoffman gets a hand on that rebound. Somehow they're able to get right in there, and Coach Wedman's going to call a timeout. Down 6. We'll have to have a 3 here, a quick 3 and a quick foul to stay in this ball game, as Minneapolis finds himself down 6 points here against the Lady Wildcats. And we'll be back with the final 12 seconds here in just a minute.
Where do you go when you need groceries? Jeans IGA, of course. Jeans is proud to be a sponsor of Minneapolis sports and hopes that you will encourage your children to be as competitive in the classroom as they are in sports. Jeans IGA, a proud sponsor of today's game.
Farm Bureau's wide range of insurance and financial products help protect what's most important, your family, auto, home, and other possessions. Call your Farm Bureau Financial Services agent in Minneapolis, George Dressy. Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company. Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company.
Roth Repair has been a fixture in Minneapolis for some time now. Fixture, get it? Roth Repair can fix, replace, maintain, patch, build, remodel, and mend just about anything. The work is professional and the cost is reasonable. Roth Repair, Minneapolis. Call them today if you need something done right the first time.
Shoemaker for 3.
In and out. No good. Rebound Minneapolis, and Claflin's going to get the rebound. Let her go. Let her go.
So they get the outlet pass, and that's the way it's going to end. Wow, three-point shot was rimming off. And Claflin, we had the rebound. Claflin took it away from us. That's the way this contest will end. Minneapolis 47, or excuse me, Claflin 47, Minneapolis 41. And Lady Lions just go down to defeat for the second time this season, Dale.
14-2 record. And they got another tough one coming up at Southeast Saline Friday. So
it'd be interesting to find out.
Button on their chin straps.
Huh?
They better button on their chin straps.
Yeah.
Tough one coming up.
They did not have a good night tonight. A rough night tonight, and just a rough shooting night. Claflin, give Claflin some credit. They defensively, they smothered us defensively. I really thought our bench play would wear them down, but their 8 players that played, is that right? Yeah, their 8 players that played very solid, and just
well, the turnover bug and the lack of free throw shooting. Just not able to hit the big ones when we needed them. And turnovers, I think, are the biggest problem here tonight. But here we go. It's always something, but Minneapolis ran into a pretty decent Claflin lady girls basketball team down there. I don't know what their record is, but it should be fairly decent. Pretty good ball club.
Definitely is. And, you know, they're not real deep, as we talked about earlier, but they're a well put together squad with just kind of the right ingredients. And a lot of them going to come back next year.
We'll be back with point totals and some stats here in just a minute. The boys are getting ready to warm up. The ladies lose a tight one down here to the Lady Wildcats, 47-41. We'll be back in just a minute.
Welcome back to Claflin, Kansas, as the Claflin Lady Wildcats come away with victory tonight, 47-41 against the Minneapolis Lady Lions. Run down the points total first. Ashley Meyer with 3, 4 by Kristen Leiker, 4 by Sydney Rugen, 2 by Jennifer Hitchman, 10 by Natalie Hoffman, 12 by Courtney Leibel, and 12 by Morgan Heckley. But the big thing, 11 of 15 from the free throw line for the Claflin Lady Wildcats. Minneapolis, on the other hand, 2 points by Connor Fulton, 5 points by Ashlyn Macy, 5 by Kelsey Page. Bailey Walker was 6, 10 points by Allie Steinbrock, and 13 by Shay Shoemaker. But 8 of 16 from the free throw line for 50% from the line tonight for the Lady Lions. Their average for the season, according to the stats we got, is 58, so they're not very far off. But we left a lot of points. Well, we left the points on the floor, and we gave up some turnovers in ball handling wise that just couldn't recover from. So Minneapolis Lady Lions fall tonight for only the second time, 47-41.
Well, this Claflin Wildcat lady team is, I thought they were a pretty good ball club. Very aggressive. They out-hustled us all night long, and I'm sure they out-rebounded us quite well. But as Scott mentioned, I think the difference tonight was the free throw shooting of Claflin and the turnovers by Minneapolis, combination of the two, and that doesn't spell for a victory usually. And here tonight, Claflin was up to the task with a 6-point victory.
Yeah, as they come away with the victory tonight, and Minneapolis just could not find an answer, as they fall tonight for only the second time this year by a score, as we said earlier, of 47-41. So Minneapolis comes up short tonight, and so
we will be back in approximately 5 minutes with the boys contest.